I want to comment on the recent NAACP resolution calling on members of the Tea Party to repudiate racist elements in its ranks. Well, I repudiate it. I strongly repudiate it, but I haven't seen it. All of the rallies and town halls I've attended with the Tea Parties over the past year and a half, I've yet to see one instance of racism and bigotry. And I challenge the NAACP to present evidence of what they suggest is this wholesale bigotry and racism. I've yet to see anyone among our people who've assembled to protest out-of-control spending, higher taxes, high unemployment, a stagnant economy, and a government forcing itself in the lives of the people against the will of the people. And I have yet to see the slightest suggestion of intent of racism. If I had seen it, I would have repudiated it. If I see it in the future, I will repudiate it. But I don't expect to see it because the Tea Party isn't about racism and bigotry. It isn't about exclusion. It's about restoring America to the strong, prosperous, thriving country it once was and what we believe it no longer is. It's about restoring to America the fullest measure of freedom and liberty its citizens deserve. What I do repudiate is the tactic of calling us racists and bigots. That tactic is racist. It is inflammatory. It is divisive and bigoted. That tactic violates the substance of President Obama's promise of a post-racial world that deals with issues and not race and ethnicity. These days, the quickest way to silence criticism is to call the critics racist, bigot, sexist, or homophobic. The tactic is meant to stifle honest opposition because the name callers have no honest response to the legitimate objections that people have for an out-of-control Congress. This call for repudiation is meant to silence critics, and the timid may indeed remain silent. But the Tea Party is anything but timid. We are strong, we are growing, and we include Democrats, Republicans, conservatives, liberals, independents, in short, anyone who is unhappy with the state of this great nation. We are the people. By calling for this repudiation, I'm sad to say that this once valuable organization, the NAACP, has fallen into disrepair and has abandoned its fight to end segregation and oppression. Instead, they are engaging in an unseemly attempt to intimidate those who disagree with those in power. I repudiate that, just as I repudiate bigotry and racism. Thank you. Amen. And I'll take your questions.
Do you have any plans to reach out to any of the state or national members of the NAACP, other than via this statement?
We have always remained accessible and open to not only have a dialogue with the state chapter of the NAACP, but all organizations that want to enter into a meaningful, constructive dialogue about issues that impact people. And so to that end, I say yes, we remain open and we'll remain very straightforward with everyone.
Once again, your main message is the Tea Party is for the people. It's not about individualism.
The Tea Party movement has really risen above the rancor of partisan politics. There are people that are dissatisfied with all political parties. Amen. There are problems that still exist in all of the major political parties. And because of that, the Tea Party movement rose up without any party affiliation, but it really had a beck and call for we the people to take back the authority that has always been ours. Amen. Amen.